welcome back. So we're at El Riconcito, the first location.
That's a fun one to say. El Riconcito.
El Riconcito.
Riconcito.
Yep.
What does it mean?
Riconcito, it's like saying, or rincon is, I believe, is a corner.
Okay.
But Riconcito is kind of like saying like the little place, like the little,
a little place in the corner.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Riconcito, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'll put it right there and I'll fix it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so really nice people. Thank you, gracias. Really hospitable.
Yeah, super friendly.
Super friendly.
Yeah.
So this is I picked this place because it was interesting. They sell they actually sell sushi. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second place I've seen.
Yeah.
Where there's like Mexican style sushi.
Exactly.
I saw another one in Fairfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. They have sushi and.
But we're not trying it.
Yeah, we're not trying it.
It's taco tours. I have.
You know, but still, it separates them from a lot of people. You know?
Yeah.
So okay, so they have they said many were really good, but al pastor and quesabirria were the ones we landed on.
So I guess we got to do the quesabirria first, right? Well, it's still crunchy.
Let's do it. Cheesy. Yeah, the birria, the cilantro cebolla, and the outer shell, which is not that crispy.
Yeah, it's pretty soft, and it's only one shell too.
But like, remember Luis talked about this, that when you're closing these containers, the steam of it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not gonna soften it up that much.
That much,
yeah.
right? So it's just.
And it's just the one tortilla.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty soft.
I guess the one Santa Ana, whatever, I can't remember, Metplan, something like that.
Santa Ana Matlan. Yeah.
And that's the gold standard now.
I told them about it too.
Yeah.
They're like, that tastes good.
Hey,
all right,
there you go.
Check it out. That's not bad.
Flavor's good.
Yeah, it was good.
Really oily.
Mm-hmm. Oily, but flavor's good.
The flavor's really good though.
But if it had that crunchiness of Santa Ana Matlan,
It had that crunchiness, and if it had two
Less
shells where the outside shell was nice and crispy,
that would
that'll
be
take it to the next level.
home run for sure.
And they did give us a consomme.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's give that a try. You guys can see it here. It looks really thick.
Mm-hmm.
Good flavor though. It's good flavor. I wish it was hotter. You know, it's lukewarm. If it was really hot, it would add. I think it would really add to it, right? It's not as thick as I was afraid it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought it looked just like super oily and thick, but it's not.
No, it's pretty good. Yeah, like you said, the only thing I would say is a little hotter than that, but
Yeah, but other than that, the flavor's solid.
one thing I think is that you should do is give the clients a hot plate, because I mean, what the least they could do is just let it cool off. That's it, right? I mean, you don't have to eat it when it's blazing hot, but you're also not giving the client really a warm taco or a warm consomme.
So what do you give this taco?
Honestly, it's gonna be a 3 for me.
Really? Even though the flavor's that good? Why a 3?
Just the sogginess, bro. I'm not a huge fan of that. I want the taco to be nice and crispy, you know? That's already another level, you know, adding that element.
To me, I give this a 3.5. I want to give it a 4 really badly, but the truth is it's just super oily. And the shell is starting to become soggy because it's so oily. You know, we've had some really good quesadillas at this point, and we kind of see how to do it right.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
make the shell nice and crisp, you know, and cut down the oil by like another like 25%. Man, this could be an easy 4 to 4.5.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flavor's on point, you know.
Yeah,
It's
if
like,
you want to double up on the shell too.
because we have had a really zero flavor in quesadilla, which I didn't even think was possible.
Even the birria's bland, which is surprising. You know, we haven't run into that.
Your wishes came true today. Yeah, it's not that great.
I don't know how it manages to have almost no flavor.
And it has hella cheese.
Yeah.
You have cheese in it and all these
Yeah.
things. Like, how does that happen?
Yeah, I would say just cut down the oil, you know, and get that shell nice and crispy. Yeah, you'd be a solid 4 to 4.5.
Hell yeah. They also gave us this salsita verde. And I'm going to use that for the al pastor taco. Mike's not going to eat salsa.
Not at the first bite. As the professional chef validated, you got to see what it's got first.
Go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, here we go.
Nice and toasted 2 tortillas, white corn. You got the al pastor with the cilantro, cebolla, some grilled onions.
Yeah, nice and simple.
And looks good.
Yeah.
Looks legit.
Here you go.
Huh. Good flavor.
You have me the salsa verde?
Really good flavor. I can taste the pineapple. Huh. One thing already is tortillas. Not the best. We've talked about this before, where the tortillas have like rough patches. They're not soft. Like because we've been, remember the one that comes to mind is that tacos al vapor. Handmade tortillas, but they had just a slight nice little grill on them. So it adds a little bit of that texture, but it's still really soft. So I think that's like the sweet point right there. So these are like, I'm not gonna say they're terrible tortillas, but they're also not 5 stars. They're rough, and it degrades the experience just a slight bit.
My tortilla didn't have any rough patches, but we'll see. I mean, the flavor's
good.
Flavor's decent. There's a little bit of that pineapple sweetness. I'd give this another 3.5.
I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 for this one.
You know what would take it to the next level? Definitely better tortillas. Would be a good one. Flavor's decent enough. I suppose if there was just a little bit more of it, I would like that. They
do you taste the pineapple?
A little bit, because there is a little bit of pineapple in there.
Yeah.
Actually, which is cool. I actually see the pineapple chunks.
That's good, because you don't see too much pineapple on al pastor, which is traditionally
what you have to have. For me, I don't know if it's like this is oily on its own, or like when I put the quesadilla in there, it got even more oily. But it's a lot oilier than I prefer. So again, just a little less oil. This one can easily be a 4.
Yeah.
A solid 4.
Yeah, that oil is just not the most pleasing.
I wonder if it, doing handmade tortillas, if it just adds a lot to your cost. And maybe that's why a lot of these places don't do it. Or it just adds so much more time.
Yeah.
If not, in material cost, but in cost of labor, because it just takes more work.
I want to say it is more labor intensive. But if you don't have machines to be mixing that stuff, you have to do it all by hand. That's a lot of work.
And man, I mean, it seems like it's worth it, because the tacos are just so much better. So you can only imagine the word of mouth that would go around about it.
And we did have handmade quesadillas, remember? I believe it was Greenfield, right? The place that had it, La Tiendita. They had the handmade quesadilla tacos, man. Otro nivel. Boom.
Yeah, so this second al pastor taco I'm having, there is the rough patches on the tortilla.
Yeah. It's, like I said, it's not horrible. Like you said.
The flavor's there on the protein. The flavor's definitely there.
Sabor está bien, más que a little too much on the oil. Tortilla's a little too rough. It'd be a little softer. It'd be nice. There's one thing, like Luis mentioned, these businesses need to understand that if they're taking it out, these containers are gonna make it steamed. They're gonna steam the tortillas, basically. You're gonna be like, they're not gonna be like how you're eating them in there. It's a whole different thing. That's one thing that you guys should, keep in mind, I think.
You know what? Like you said, the hospitality was great. Place is very spacious, too. I can see people coming back here.
For sure. And they have all the offerings, the sushi, all the other cool
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, really interesting.
That's dope.
And it's all served with a smile, genuine smile, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they can't see it on the mask, but you know they're smiling.
No, you can tell in the eyes.
Yeah.
You can feel that energy too.
The eyes are smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well,
We're gonna kill the consomme?
Kill it.
Go for it. Yeah. Gonna have to ask this guy twice. Is it a little espresso here in the morning? Oh, oh. Almost had an accident there.
Yeah, my consomme.
Alright.
Well, thank you. Second spot. Vamos.